Lord God created the universe in 6 days and 6 nights. And on the seventh day he rested. And my question is, hey God, yo Yahweh, why the fucking rush job? I mean, didn't you have kind of all eternity to work with here? I'm just saying, was he working under some kind of a deadline? Did he have like a bet with Zeus? Like, watch how fucking quick I can create this universe. No, it doesn't come from me. I feel better if in the Bible it said it took God 300 million years to create the universe. I'd be like, well, he really put the fucking time in. You know, I'm just saying, 6 days, 6 nights, yeah, it shows. Now that kind of reverence, I'm going to ask the big change that comes. But we got any pornography fans in the audience tonight?
Woo!
Yes.
All right.
This guy is not afraid to declare his love of porn.
A lot of internet porn.
So this is going to be fun too, because my sister's in the audience tonight. So strap on, Kathy, and I have worked in the sex industry, you guys. Actually spent quite a deal of time doing that. I was a clerk at a few different porno shops. Still in the industry, and definitely I would encounter some very weird shit in that line of work, as you might well imagine. And hey, I'm a regular guy. I like watching a chick catch a load in the face as much as the next fella. But some guys, they're a little too into pornography, man. Some guys would be in there like 4 to 5 hours a day trying to figure out what dirty movie they were going to jerk off to later that night. And they're in there like inspecting the films, like looking at the plot summaries, the synopses, and what do we have here? Erotic anal adventures. Well, I do love anal adventures of the erotic variety. Well, we'll put that in the maybe pile. We'll keep looking around and see what else they have to offer. What do we have here? Wild Bill's Big Boob Bonanza, Part 3. Well, I haven't seen Wild Bill's Big Boob Bonanza, Part 1 or 2. I'll be lost if I did that one. Oh, what do we have over here? Oh, Hockey Moms Get Puffed. Yeah, this is the one. This is a special order. This, and I'm back here in my cage, you know, and the guy brings the movie up and puts it down in front of me, looks at me and goes, hey man, how's this one? Because I watched every fucking porno movie in the shop, you know. I mean, I worked there because I just wanted to be surrounded by porn. I loved it that much. The way I handled it was just to be like, oh man, here's the thing. Wild Bill's Big Boob Ranch, you know, the trilogy. I'm just on Part 2, and I'm ready to get into Part 3. And when I'm done, I'll get you a full report on Hockey Moms Get Puffed. But I'll give you a spoiler. There's people fucking in it. That's the way I know. And, I mean, I did have entertainment options at the store. Again, I didn't really, you know, when you're in a porno shop, I did not like watching porno. I liked watching cartoons. I'm a big cartoon fan. I liked watching Dragon Ball Z a lot when I worked at the porno shop. There were any Dragon Ball Z fans in here?
Yeah.
Animation, yeah. The funny thing, though, about Dragon Ball Z is it might be one of the gruntingest shows. I mean, there's a lot of going on in this show. So, and the people on the floor, they could hear what I was watching, but they couldn't see it. So I could kind of understand if they thought I was watching some porn, but again, all the grunting was going on by the male characters, Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo. They didn't just think I was watching porn, they thought I was watching gay porn. So I get lots of guys coming up to my little cage just kind of being like, hey, what are you watching back there? Like, I'm watching fucking Dragon Ball Z, back the fuck off, or I'll give you a tomato away, man. But that was the beauty of it. You work in a porno shop, you can fucking say whatever you want. You don't have to worry about customer service so much. And I didn't understand why these guys were still coming in to buy porn, honestly. Apparently they're not aware. If you got yourself a laptop, you flip that sucker open and bit-body boot-box, you got yourself a beaver party right there. So I didn't really get why the guys were coming in, but the ladies, I understood. Because they were in there looking for some toys, some special toys, you know. And ladies, very different kind of attitude in the porno shop than the fellas. You know, like to keep to themselves. But sometimes they would have questions. This isn't the 70s, the 80s. We have many different varieties and toys and dildos nowadays. I mean, we've got clip ticklers, vibrating bullets, the jackrabbit, the screaming double penetrating dolphin. I could go on. I'm saying these are like your mom's dildo nowadays. So I'll help the ladies out, but mostly, again, they like to kind of keep to themselves. But every now and again, not too often, some lady would kind of just kick open the door, walk in, look around, and go, "I bought the biggest goddamn dildo you got up in this bitch." And that's when I sprang to life and like, "Hey, I'm your fucking dildo man, baby. That's what I am." Let me show you right over here. We got a little thing called the Rambo. So fucking heavy, you can hang it on the wall. It's over here on the floor. 20 pounds of cock for you right there, guys. Please take it and love it. And the fellas would come in oftentimes, though. I did understand sometimes when they came in looking for what I like to refer to as the limp dick pills. These pills they advertise on TV, Insight, and they always come to me like I'm fucking some expert or something, like looking at the pills, like, "Hey man, this shit work? This shit good? Make the shit big, make the shit grow?" I'm like, "Yeah man, sure. Works great. I got some magic beans for you too." And they go, "What, have you tried it?" I'd be like, "No. I don't need it." But of course, they're thinking I'm some beer-old man when I'm like, "No, I just never get laid. I don't have so all right, I guess that's enough about porn. I'm going to do a little singing song kind of thing. Very cool. This microphone's wonderful. Do we have any Neil Young fans in the audience? Oh, all right, Neil Young. A little bit of trivia for you. Some of you may know this. Neil Young, back in Canada, when he was first starting out, was in a little rock group called the Wonderoot, which also included, does anyone know this? John Stringer? I think I told you last night, so you don't count. My brother-in-law. He was in a little band called the Wonderoot with Rick James. This is fact. Neil Young and Rick James started out together. So it got me to thinking, I'd love for Neil Young, in tribute, to cover a very famous Rick James song. And I think it would change the whole meaning of the song, really, if Neil Young did it. She's a very kinky girl, the kind you don't take home to mother. She likes the boys in the band. She says I'm their all-time favorite. She's a super freak. She's super freaky. Yeah. Neil Young losers. Alright, so I don't want to end on a sad version. It really changes it. It's like all of a sudden it becomes a sad song about this stuff. It's not so fun anymore. So we'll end on something on a happier note. Any friends, audience? Friends, fans of the audience. Totally a joke I've gone for like 30 million years. No, y'all hate that show? Joey and Chandler. Well, it doesn't matter. Pantera. How about Pantera? We got Idol fans? Yeah. I love Pantera. I was very mad when Dimebag Darrell got assassinated. I always had a little dream that I thought Pantera would have done a wonderful job if they had done a cover of the Friends theme song. So no one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke your love like DOA. Yes, the Lord, you always stuck in second gear. Oh, when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. I will be there for you. I will be there for you, because you're there for me too. Now let's go play some sound. I am the Reverend Mike Orgo. Thanks a lot, guys. I am fun Atlanta, and it's great to be back.